Grand rising, you beautiful beings, on this Friday. It's Friday. See, I'm all off on my days. But I want to bring something to the forefront since I'm working on something. And you know what? Let's be honest. You may be hearing a lot of people in the spiritual community talk about this month. This month of June is the time to get into your sovereignty. This month of June is the time to really set the foundation of who you are within this world. And I want to bring something to our awareness, and that is the reason why that these energies are so intense. Why you hear a lot of people saying this is a huge time of the true awakening, where people are really starting to have to wake up. And it's because we are in the state of a huge apocalypse. Now, this is not something to be scared of. It's a word. Understand that they derive that word to bring fear into us. But the true meaning of the word apocalypse really means the lifting of the veil. There is a huge lifting of the veil, of the propaganda that they have portrayed upon this planet. Now, I'm going to give you the definition of what propaganda means. Hear me out. It says information, especially of a biased or misleading nature, used to promote or publicize a particular political cause or point of view. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because we have been in the state of listening to a hidden agenda that is finally going to be revealed of why the world does not make sense. Why is it that we all have personality problems or just act the way that we do, or why arrogance is such bliss, apparently? And this is not to shun anyone. This is to stop spiritually bypassing the true shit that's going on in this world. There's a lot of darkness that's coming to light. And it's because it's time for us to realize the truth. Now, I'm not saying I know the truth. I'm saying I know my internal truth. And I know a lot of people who resonate with the same truth that I resonate with. And it starts to trickle into a puzzle that is starting to make a huge picture. And that picture is that we have been fed so much information to hide the hidden agenda that they have for humanity. And this sounds crazy. You might be saying, Bray, you're a conspiracy theorist. I'm going to bring something else to the forefront. I went to school for film production. I've met certain directors, producers, editors. I've met particular people in the entertainment industry. And the one thing I want to explain to you is that they are clever. They are very, very, very clever. And what I mean by this is that we may see movies as just movies, something on the screen. But there's such thing as subliminal messages. There's such things as programming. There's such things as catching someone's attention and making sure they stick with what they're paying attention to. There's a huge strategy behind that. And this is why I adore videos. I do movies, because there's hidden messages behind everything. Think about it. If there were no such things as aliens or reptilians or what's the other thing? If there wasn't such things that they're sharing in movies like supernatural or paranormal things that we deem aren't true, aren't real. Let me ask you, if they weren't real, why is it that we have a word for it? Why is it that we're making movies about it? Why is it that things that aren't real somehow exist in our awareness? Think about that for a second. So if these things aren't real, then why is it that we made something out of it? You see what you see where I'm getting to? This world is starting to wake up because a lot of things aren't making sense. And this is why it's very vital at this moment in time to really hone in on the vibration you want to be vibrating at, the frequency you want to be vibrating at. And that's why you hear a lot of people say choose love over fear, because fear is what feeds this propaganda. Fear is what feeds this hidden agenda. But love Love is what's going to break it. Love is the reason why a lot of people are starting to wake up to the truth. Love is the reason why people are starting to want to choose to be in their power, to choose love, and to choose the truth. Because this is what our souls crave for. This is why it's a perfect time to be on this planet. Because we're here during a time where everyone is starting to see the truth. Everyone is starting to feel it. And this is why you may say, you talk too much about yourself. You talk too much about yourself. We can't help one another. We can't change this world until we help and change ourselves. We have to master self and understand how this world operates to us to see who we are within this world rather than being of it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's time to face those fears. It's time to get out this comfort zone. 555 on the clock. That's what I'm saying. It's time for this change. And a lot of us are going to be terrified of this change because we've been so comfortable in the lie. Have you realized that? We're so comfortable with pain. We're so comfortable with lies. We're so comfortable with killing. We're so comfortable with murdering. We're so comfortable with pedophilia and with rape and all of this shit that we keep bypassing. We're comfortable with hiding all of this truth. It's because we don't want to see that it's time for us to take responsibility for the fact that we have caused majority of these problems on the planet by allowing it. And I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but we gotta be like Neo and swallow that red motherfucking pill, boo. Honestly, I'm courageous as fuck. I'm a risk taker. I would swallow that red pill, and I already fucking have. I'm just gonna be real honest. So now it's time for you to choose. Not something to be scared of, you guys. Listen, fear is false evidence appearing real, bro. If you're walking in love, if you're the embodiment of love, you're walking with divine. You are prospering, and no weapon shall prosper against you. No weapon, no evil, no nothing. If your intent is to bring the vibration up into the collective, if that's your intention, you got nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. Your finances, your home, nothing. Everything is in divine order. So if you're really fearing, then there's something within you need to face that is deceiving your truth. And there's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing to be scared of. Because the only thing you're really scared of is yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have to come back to yourself. So question, why is it that you fear yourself? What is the conditioning that made you believe that you must fear your whole self, your true self? And then when you get down to understanding that, let me tell you, you will start waking up to realizing the conditionings, the propagandas, the hidden agendas, all this information that they fed you. You'll start to realize, wow, it was here to dumb me down. It was here to make me forget about myself. It was here to make me forget that if I neglect myself, I neglect my power. Therefore, I wouldn't be able to speak the truth and to be the truth. You get what I'm saying, you guys? So nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. I had to bring this to the forefront because it's time. It's time that we start getting rooted in the fact that we are not of this world. We're just in it to transform it and bring a new world within it. Because that is our fucking divine right. But other than that, you beautiful beings, if you are ready to dive into the rabbit hole of understanding your fears, your shadows, and cultivating a relationship with that, boo-boo, sign up for my healing program, the Silhouettes, where that's just a sacred dance within the self right there, boo-boo. You could go sign up and book your appointment. All of my services are in the link in my bio, so go check that out. But other than that, you beautiful beings, if you're ready to bring love, real truth that is from love, not just bypassing bullshit, but realizing and being aware of it all and saying, you know what, I'm going to choose love because it's the only thing that's going to heal and it's the only thing that's going to expose the truth, then by all means, boo-boo, it's time for you to listen to that call. But other than that, you beautiful beings, have a blissful Friday, and I'll see you on the next one. Only love. Namaste.